Hello, good afternoon. I'm Muhammad Koim, student ID 12012022793. This is subject DMG2013 Interaction Studies. This is Microinteractions, and this will be for assignment 3 of this subject. So what are microinteractions? Microinteractions are trigger feedback pairs. There are two types, user-initiated and system-initiated. So an example of user-initiated is when a user clicks a button, which would be the trigger, and then the button lights up. This will be the feedback. So microinteractions are trigger feedback pairs. We'll provide 3 examples of microinteractions in this video. The first one is loaders, and then loaders with percentage, and also delight. So we'll also talk about the source of the microinteraction, the design, and the trigger. And for some of them, if relevant, we'll talk about the feedback. So first up, we have loaders. So loaders signify loading or progress, that something is not yet complete. So two examples we have here is the YouTube loading bar and the loading bar. It's not a bar, it's a loader. It's a loading loader in a circular motion on the iOS mobile phone. So the first one is from the YouTube website. The second one is from the iOS mobile phone. The design is a bit different, where as we can see, the first one is like a curved rectangular shape moving in a circular motion, whereas the second one is many different strands of mini bars, and they light up accordingly, which appears to us that it's moving in a circular motion. The trigger for both of these are system initiated, whereas the user doesn't directly trigger the loader. However, for example, opening a video would have the system trigger the loader, and for example, running out of battery on your iOS device would have the system trigger the loader. Up next, we have the loader with percentage. So here we have the Windows Update loader, and here we also have another Windows Progress loader. So the first one is for the Windows System Update, and the second one is for any action or task we would like to do on our computer on the Windows system. The design is different, whereas the first one is circular shapes moving. There are a bunch of circles moving in a circular motion, and the second one is actually a bar, which actually shows completion. So we would know visually how far are we from reaching 100%. And the trigger for the first one is not user initiated; it's system initiated. But the user would want to update their computer, and then the system would would trigger the loader. Whereas it goes the same for the progress bar. The user would run an action, for example, copying files on their computer, and the system would then trigger the loader. So the user does not directly initiate the loader. Okay, and then up next we have delight. This is the third one. So delight is, we have 2 examples. The first one is the YouTube like button, and the second one is the Twitter like button. So for the YouTube like button, the design is a thumbs up icon, and the trigger, once the user clicks it, it will give a feedback actually, and it will turn white, and it will increase the like count on that particular video that the user likes. And for the Twitter like button, it's in the shape of a heart. The trigger is also clicking it, and the feedback would have it be turned red and also increasing the like count. So for example, there's a news article that we found beneficial, then that's how we would show our commendation for that article. So that's all, and thank you for watching this video, Mr. Kong, and thank you classmates, and thank you parents, and thank you many people.